We did it. All 3 terminals activated.
Nice.
Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. Now, are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially the— So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you! Ha! Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu, however, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the matrix of prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If we're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities, and knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Hey, Lorcha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world.
I don't understand. They're all...
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the eon...
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords.
In that case, let's just change the subject.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just the Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxians, as for the Videodora, they're more... My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how... What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. Their descent to power was a rare inheritance.
Ah. I've heard the story of Long the Permanence, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually...
Let me ask you... Friend?
No.
So, sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
What is the you could be good firewood?
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt. Silent but deadly. Locha?
What happened?
I've only...
Enough. Let's go. The time is now.
Don't your hands hurt? Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yes!
Abyss flower, bloom.
You're the best.
Eternal sleep. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Want to see what I can do? Touch this. What? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so My motor is broken. Are you? Locha... Silent, sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have...
I happen to have some medical knowledge.
Well, it's just... She's a puppet. I think...
Don't worry, miss. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
How... What kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive. A Stellaron hunter. If it hadn't been for a strange accident...
Strange accident?
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. Are you kidding? I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the... These names were once known all over the universe. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will event. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. So, the Cienjo, too, are engaged in this process. I don't know. Akavilli's disappearance was... What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Any minute. It's... Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't this the dead tree Ching Chue showed us?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the...
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making...
Yes, the Stellaron, the cloud...
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic... I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have...
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is... Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's Omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However...
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have...
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you just...
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
The General's smiling again. Definitely Aaron's. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to Lady Fu. I hereby issue you with the military tally.
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now...
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. This is no errand, honored guests. I am merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
A step forward bridges notice. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't two steps ahead? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of... From the time the Stellaron, the alchemy could to make matters worse, the star skiff is ready. I still have important tasks from the general. Wait, no need. My omniscient. Are you?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the... The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people...
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly...
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults for...
Sounds like you're...
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art, periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. In time, it seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
I've never seen the Ambrosial Arbor look like this before. Is this how it looked back?
A warm reminder, benefactor. Our law states that trespassing into the... Yes, we do. I'm not... It seems more than...
Master Gongshu. Oh, you're sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is.
You mean the general and there's been a serious...
You misunderstood.
There's been some... I don't get it. Waiting around, please. The worst thing is, Master Gongshu, on the incident, I need to wait...
Why did he run?
That's not how it... I just heard... Anyway.
100%.
You don't have...
If you find...
Don't worry, young...
None of us...
Let's go. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the...
Look, the root...
Will of preservation!
Show your courage. A little something for everyone.
Upon commission grounds, you'll stay away!
Hold
leave.
Let us explain. We're not.
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by.
And defend.
Stumbled in.
Crush them.
Door wide open.
Nothing of the weight behind.
Within commission grounds, they will know. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Let me tend to your look, listen, feel, kick!
Golden Cloud Toad.
You didn't want to listen.
Does the reputation of Gongshu...
This guy's...
We're past.
Really? But there's not much I can do to help. The artisan ship it's a dark and powerful entity. The robots. But then, I couldn't just run away. I'm sure General G means I know. Look, this is good thing I got the You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting? Indeed.
You sure about? Thank goodness you...
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to... Oh, the commission is more than a... This is the first thing. It's a mechanical... I invented this weapon...
Let me guess.
And then... Very good. The master reveals the... Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Seems like it. All right. There's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side.